so I'm definitely going to kick back into the cause. But I'm glad to be here with y'all, and we've already had people talk a little bit, so I'm going to play now. And here you go. Trouble waiting round the corner, waiting round the corner for you every day. Well, trouble waiting at the window, waiting at the window for your next mistake. Live for the moment every minute of the day. Live for the moment, it's the only way. Trouble waiting around the corner, waiting around the corner for you every day. It's a natural thing. Dying, oh, I ain't afraid of dying. Dying sure is autumn, winter, summer, and spring. Live for the moment every minute of the day. Well, live for the moment, it's the only way. Trouble waiting round the corner, waiting round the corner for you every day. Laughing at you, laughing while you're crying. It's a terrible thing. Sickness, oh, hiding in the bedclothes, hiding. He's a coward, but he's on your trail. Live for the moment every minute of the day. Live for the moment, it's the only way. Trouble waiting round the corner, waiting round the corner for you every day. Corner for you every day. Dying, Lord, I ain't afraid of dying. I ain't afraid of dying. It's a natural thing. Misery, oh, misery's laughing at you, laughing while you're crying. It's a terrible thing. Trouble waiting around the corner, waiting around the corner for you every day. Yeah. Trouble waiting around the corner, waiting round the corner for you every day. Thank you, good night. Well, that sums it up a little bit. I like to start with that one just to get it on out of the way. So, thank you so much. Y'all make a lot of noise. That's good. I'm going to do a song called, well, I'll tell you this. That song is a song I wrote for a band I called Willie Sugar Caps. And they all heard it. So, it's a Lower Alabama supergroup, which is pretty funny. It's like the best of the people you've never heard of. All together as one, down in a swamp. With the tattered rebel uniform on. No, not really. But it's some great people, and you know, all these communities have amazing people. So we happen to have people that have worked with Neil Young and Steve Winwood and Amy Harris and Rodney Crowell and Jimmy Buffett, and made movie soundtracks with big stars. And then his partner has 3 Grammys for She was the first woman to win a Grammy for producing and engineering on Sheryl Crow's second, third records. So all that's down in like the swamp. So everywhere there's great stuff. So which is why you have groups that get together to help people, because everybody has mental illness. I mean, it's if you're a little depressed, you've got mental illness. It's like the common cold of your soul. So anyway, I'm gonna play a song that shines a bright light on my own life and maybe everybody that has a family, and or not. But this is called Three Angels, and it's for my wife, my youngest, and my oldest daughter. And I'll tell you one thing about it. I had this little guitar part that has a flatted fifth note in it, which is one of the popes many centuries ago didn't like that note because it sounds. Here's a regular fifth. Used a lot in that song, Trouble! But if you make it flat, it sounds like this. So it's like, Trouble! It's really troublesome. It's kind of like Led Zeppelin, So, that can't be good if it's Led Zeppelin. So, it's awesome, but it's not good. So, so I have this lick that has a flatted fifth. Now that Pope, I forget his name, many years ago called it the devil's note, whatever in Latin that was. Notius Diablo or something. So it must not be played. But nowadays we can play flatted fifth, sharp fifth, any note we want we can play now. It's okay, we're free to play notes at last. So this is called Three Angels, but watch out for the devil's note. So. There it is. Three angels wake me up each morning, tugging at my sleeve. Three angels see me off to bed each night. I never did believe till I saw them for myself. They don't have wings and halos, they don't dress in white. They don't have wings and halos, they don't dress in white. From the tallest to the smallest to the one who's in between. Yeah, they're beautiful and they're funny in their way. One's a woman, one's a little girl, one's almost a teen, and they get smarter than me each and every day. They get smarter than me each and every day. Yeah, yeah. Everyone has angels looking over them. There was a time when I just could not see. No, no. Now I know the truth is I'm a lucky man indeed. Everybody has an angel, I've got three. Three angels looking over me. Three angels make me smile, yeah. Three angels shining bright to see. Three angels hot and sassy, meek and mild. Still, it's good to have my angels hanging around. Well, it's good to have my angels hanging round. Everyone has angels looking over them. It was a time when I did not believe, no. Now I know the truth is I'm a lucky man indeed. Everybody has an angel, I've got three angels looking over me. Three angels make me smile. Three angels shining bright to see. Three angels hot and sassy, meek and mild. Three angels looking over me. Three angels make me smile. Three angels shining bright to see. Three angels hot and sassy, meek and mild and bold and brassy. My three angels make me glad to be alive. Good. Like a professional audience. So I got to know some folks that are here tonight through my relationship with Jimmy Buffett. And that started with a song I'm going to play a little later called Piece of Work. And I wrote that in the neonatal ward at Baptist Hospital in Nashville. My youngest daughter, both my kids were born a little early, and our youngest was, came into the world early and was small and needed to stay there for a little while. So the night before she was going to go home, they weigh them in every day, and once they get past that, really there's a legal weight to go home. You must be weigh this much to ride the ride of life, and then they bend it a little bit. If my oldest went home quite a bit below the legal weight limit, but she was doing fine, so they were like, well, she's just ready to go home. She's just little, and now she's a junior in college, so she's actually a senior, but she's the size of a junior. So we call her junior. So, but this is a song I wrote with Buffett, and back in about 2009, maybe. It was wintertime, January, and it was cold. I don't know how it is up here, but it just feels like right now it's just starting to get cold, right? You start to really feel like I want to go to bed at 6 o'clock at night. I flew from Nashville, frozen Nashville, to Miami, and I changed into some shorts in the bathroom at Miami International, and then I flew to St. Martin, and then I flew to St. Bart on one of those little planes. And then, I don't know if you know this, St. Bart is a mountain. You go over the mountain and then they just dive. And then they level it out and then they slam on the brakes because they're trying not to run into the mountain, try not to crash into the side of the mountain, and try not to run into the sea because it's like the landing strip's like this. So anyway, then I got there, and I was night. By the time I got back to the place where I was staying, Jimmy Buffett's guest house. Pretty awesome. It was nice. It was nice. Right by the Caribbean. And I went to sleep, and then I woke up the next day, and I got my proverbial stuff together, and he came in, and we wrote this song. So anyway, I sort of had it kind of going for him, and it's called Wings. I'll play it. This goes in the same territory of that last song, and they're on the same record, and they're also on this live thing I've done, in that they are intended to give thanks in a sense. The last song gives thanks. It has some humor in it. There are moody angels in the morning. I'm the only guy. It's 3 females glaring at me over bowls of cereal. And that's okay, because I'm thankful for them, and I think they're thankful for me, or maybe not. But anyway. Now I've been up around the stratosphere, 31,000 feet. I'm gonna fly on out of here on wings that you can't see. If you're ever gonna fly without fear, you're gonna have to learn to love the atmosphere, and you gotta learn to use those wings that you can't see. I've been skiing on the mountains of the moon all weekend long, and I've been looking out for life on Mars and singing my favorite songs. Yeah, all these things could be yours too, if you just take another point of view. Everybody's got a pair of wings that they can't see. And I got wings that you can't see. I have wheels on my feet. And way up high, I feel free on these wings that you can't see. I don't need no plane ride, I don't need no airport line. I can hang around a treetop flyer level all day long. See, now I'm looking down on tiny cars, tiny swimmers swimming around pools and yards, and all on account of these wings you can't see. I got wings that you can't see. I have wheels on my feet. Way up high, I feel free on these wings that you can't see. Maybe if you try and open up your mind, you might learn some things. Oh, God only knows what you might find floating on those wings. Hey, you can try to fly away from all your problems. I'm here to say it ain't the way to solve them. I can only help you with the wings that you can't see. And I got wings that you can't see. I got wheels, I've got wheels on my feet. And way up high, we'll be free on these wings that you can't see. You got wings that you can't see. Silver wings, just like me. Way up high, we'll be free. If you come on, take a little taste of freedom high up in a cloudland kingdom. Take a little trip on the wings that you can't see. Thank you so much. I have a slide made from some kind of plumbing pipe, like copper pipe, but it works. Yes, it does. So I wrote this song just about another song I had a guitar part for that just made me start thinking about certain things. So I'll just play it for you. Let the big world spin till it falls right down. Let those loud mouths talk, 'cause we're gonna blow this town. We got some work to do, yeah, but we can't do it here. We need some privacy, a little wine and beer, and a feather bed in a little shack right by a mountain stream. Then we'll get our mojo back. Just let your mind go blank and listen to your heart. Take you on a trip, we'll make a brand new start. You never felt a kiss just like the kiss I got. No, I don't have a map, but I'm gonna take a shot. Come over here real close, get a load of this. This ain't no country club, it's just a magic kiss. That's all I got for you right now. Sun go down and come back up again. Go back to bed a while and let me be your friend. I'll make you laugh and smile if you will let me in. Oh, my little honey child, just let the big world spin till the kingdom come. That's what I'm talking about. Just let the big world spin. Thank you. I've been doing this my whole life. I used to come up here in the 80s, Chicago, and play Cubby Bear and Cabaret Metro. And then in the 90s, it was Shuba's. And now it's wherever they'll have me. I started getting called to be a guitar player for people when I was about 30 years old, about 20 years ago. And first person was Todd Snyder in 1994. So I went out with him, played on records and toured with him and wrote songs with him and ended up producing a couple of his records. And you know, we're still close. And then I went and played with Rodney Crowell for years. And then I played with started working with Jimmy Buffett as a songwriter and a studio musician. Sometimes I'd like sub for Peter Mayer on the tour if he was doing his Christmas tour, for instance, like he's doing right now. And then Emmylou Harris for a couple of years. So it was a good 20 years, you know. I mean, I worked with really good people, and I learned a lot. And in the end, what I learned was that if I was going to be gone on the road, I wanted to be on my own schedule. And so that's what I started doing about 3 or 4 years ago, was just doing my stuff. And I never quit making records or CDs or whatever you call them, MP3s. And I never quit making downloads. And this is I never quit writing, because that is really, I said it earlier, that is my walking and making stuff up with an instrument in my hand have kept me going. I mean, and I've got a beautiful family too, but everybody needs that thing of their own. And luckily my thing allows me to drive around 40,000 miles a year in my Honda CRV and sing songs for people and noodle around on the guitar. So this is a song inspired by love, celebrity culture. Not love of celebrity culture, but love, celebrity culture. And also a record by Dr. John called Dr. John's Gumbo, which really is the Desert Island record for me, because it's all the New Orleans music distilled into about 36 minutes, and it's real good. So they say a man like me never ever loved a woman like you before. And as the word got out, crowds of people started gathering at our front door. And pretty soon paparazzi started snapping pics, and so we moved to a bungalow out in the sticks. A man like me never ever loved a woman like you before. A woman like you never ever loved a man like me, you see. Most people search for love and finally settle for somebody with no mystery. We've been around the world in search of solitude. We've been from Yazoo City to Timbuktu. They know a man like me never ever loved a woman like you before. It's just sideshow love. Sideshow love. That kind of love will make you blush. Sideshow love. They know a man like me never ever loved a woman that's as fine as you. I've seen some good men try but fail to make this kind of love a dream come true. Address was leaked out on the internet. Since then we haven't had a peaceful moment yet. A man like me never ever loved a woman like you before. All right. Show. They seen the swamp boy, the man alive without his skull. They seen the human monster, the mummy too, but they ain't never witnessed nothing like a me and you. They seen the tattooed man, they seen the you-banged girl, they seen the four-legged rooster from another world. They seen the wolf boy, they seen the jungle land, they seen the pin-headed lady and a two-headed man. They know a man like me never ever loved a woman like you this way. They see us so in love and they can't let us alone for even just one day. We tried to give one another back some dignity. It means everything to see you smiling at me. A man like me never ever loved a woman like you before. Sideshow love. The kind of love will make you blur. Sideshow love. Well, it's sideshow love. Sideshow love. The kind of love will make you blur. Sideshow love. The kind of love will make the whole town hush. Sideshow love. Sideshow love. Sideshow love. Yeah. yeah. See what that's fun. Fun stuff. I got to study up on freak shows for that. The six-legged kitten. The four-legged rooster from another world. So, the song, a little more. I guess they're all serious songs in their own way, but whatever. This one's called I Want Too Much. And I want too much. I want too much. I dream too loud. I crave your touch. You're not mine, and I'm not yours. I want too much. I sit and shake, 'cause I've learned to beg. Just a dog, I'm on two legs. Should know better, but I don't. I want too much. I don't want to hurt no one. Being bad, well, it's too much fun. It makes me feel so much alive to want too much. Yeah, I want too much. I know it's wrong, but you know I never was that strong. No self-control just gets in my way when I want too much. And just when I feel satisfied, I lose myself. Oh, God knows my blood gets high. And a faraway look in my eyes, and I want too much. Stop thinking all that dirty stuff. Well, I want too much. I just can't wait, just can't stop. Just a dervish, I'm just a spinning top. No matter what the consequence, oh, I want too much. I don't want D-I-V-O-R-C-E. I can't seem to help myself. Want you and want someone else. I want too much. Stay away from folks like me who want too much. so much. Thank you for understanding. I wrote this one partly to make up for that song to my wife. And also I was working in town in northern Alabama called Shoals in a studio. Well, you must not have been there, but there's some great studios there, great music from there, and which everybody knows about, and most people who have good sense have seen this wonderful documentary called Shoals. And now and then you're like, oh wow, all that stuff was done there, and a real improbable thing. And that's one of the great things about learning about history, is that sometimes it's a lot more than you thought it was going to be. Like what happened in Alabama in the mid-60s? Soul music. And George Wallace. It's not probable, but yet it is probable. It therefore becomes less probable, and the improbable is so possible. And that's what's so great about it. I don't know if it's possible now. That's the thing. We're so advanced and wonderful now that there's no soul music. Okay, something is wrong. But anyway, we do have it to listen. I was working down there with this piano player named Spooner Oldham, and he's in that movie too, and he plays a big role in Aretha Franklin finding her sound. Of course it was in her all along, but she had been making these kind of poppy, jazzy records for Columbia Records, and then she moved on to Atlantic Records, and these guys were like, she's not getting it yet, and, which is another improbable thing to think of, people thinking about Aretha Franklin as not getting it, And then Spooner played the little, on the electric piano. And he's another improbable, he's the quietest, gentlest, soft-spoken, most humble fellow you'll ever meet. He kind of looks like if Pete Townsend was from Alabama. He's very tall, very skinny with a big nose. And he's written, he wrote I'm Your Puppet and all these great, he co-wrote Do Right Woman, So he's a badass. But the most amazing thing about him is his humility. But anyway, I was working with him several times last year, and just really having a good time, just sitting there and playing with him and being thrilled by that, and getting him to tell a few stories. He doesn't grandstand, but he'll just come out with a story, and it's like, wait a minute, let me get this straight. Bob Dylan, Aretha Franklin, blah, 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 and you were in a hotel room down the street, and, he's like, yeah, and then we came over here and recorded it. And I had an egg salad sandwich at the drugstore. Anyway, so, it's just a great thing to get to do. And you can still go see Fame. Fame Studio is still there, just like it was in 1974. It's like walking into 1974, pine paneling, avocado refrigerator. So I wrote this song, like I said, partly to make up for that last song with my wonderful wife Jessica, but also to sort of pay tribute to Spooner Oldham and Dan Penn and that whole scene, and all the musicians, of course, and all the great singers. I'm not a great soul singer or anything, but I wrote a song, and it actually got cut. This one got cut by Jimmy Buffett too, and that was good because I had an orthodontist about $5,000. I paid him off. Somewhere an orthodontist is playing golf in the tropics because I wrote this song. That's good. It's called Soulfully. So. All you've got, and that's a lot. I understand that I'm a lucky man to have you in my life and make me feel so free, soulfully. And I know you can be tough, but just enough. Oh, you're tender too, 'cause you know just what to do to give me what I need. Soulfully, soulfully, smiles and laughter, soulfully, words so kind, soulfully, here ever after. mine. And I send up a prayer. Way up there, it's just a prayer of gratitude. It's just to give my thanks for you and all the love you bring. And you bring it soulfully, yeah, soulfully. Smiles and laughter, words so kind, soulfully. And here ever after, say that you'll be mine. I'll never be alone. I'm at home. I'm just wrapped up in your arms and all your loving charms. Your kisses are so sweet that you give to me, and you give them to me so soulfully, soulfully. Smiles and laughter, soulfully. Words so kind. Here ever after, say that you'll be mine, soulfully. Smiles and laughter, oh yeah. Words so kind. Here ever after, say that you'll be mine, soulfully. Yeah, you give it to me soulfully. Let's see, I'm gonna do one more, take a little break. This thing that I just did, I did it in San Francisco last year at Coast Recorders, which is a grand old studio, kind of the Fame Recorders of San Francisco, the Bay Area. And recorded it to analog tape and through this wonderful console. It sounds, you know, as good as I'm gonna sound. Just put it to you that way. And it's just, I'm just playing like this with the microphone on the guitar and on the acoustic guitar and on my voice. So I've been playing solo for many years, also playing in bands and take my own band on the road sometimes, but inevitably somebody comes up every night and says, hey, do you have anything that is just like what you just did? And now I can say, yep. You betcha. Yep, right here. Like Joliet Jake. Yep, right here, sir. The genuine article. So, this is a song that changed my life and my family's life, because it's the one I wrote in the bathroom at the neonatal ward at Baptist Hospital, and waiting for Sadie to come out of the incubator and be big enough to go home, which she was. But I couldn't sleep because, you know, obviously I was super excited and we had our almost 6-year-old Emma with us, and she was real excited, you know, like an almost 6-year-old can be, just bouncing off the walls and real happy to be in like a hospital room. It was really cool and exciting, and I had to sleep in the little window seat, which is covered in that sort of vinyl seat thing. So it's slippery yet sticky. And then clammy because hospitals are just wet, you know, overheated, over air conditioned. I guess they have to be. And then there's all the noises of all the buzzers and the beepers. So I was just up all night, and then I went in the bathroom and I wrote all these words down. And songs are funny things too, because you have no idea. You're just passing the time. I was passing the time playing with rhyme, and I had a piece of paper towel in my pocket the next day, and I remembered how the song kind of went, and so I played it and put it on a record of mine called Home Away. And then I got a call from one Melanie Buffett, who's Jimmy's niece, and she said, "My uncle wants to know what you're up to." And I was like, "Well, how does he remember me? I met him like 6 years ago at the backstage at Tipitina's in New Orleans, and we just sort of briefly said, 'Hi, I'm Will, I'm from Mobile.' And he goes, 'Oh, you're another escapee. Well, nice to meet you,' and walked off. And then she said, well, he had some weird memory, and he just, last night at dinner, he said, 'Whatever happened to that guy from Mobile?' And she said, 'What guy from Mobile?' He goes, 'That guy that played with Todd, that guy, guitar player guy.' I said, 'Oh, Will?' He goes, yeah, that guy. So I got this address in the Hamptons, and I FedExed everything I had to him. And then I didn't hear anything back, and then a couple of months later, I got a call, and it said, 'This is Joe Smith from the Jimmy Buffett World Headquarters, Key West, Florida. Would you like to have Mr. Buffett record your song?' And I was like, 'Yeah.' And I didn't hear anything for another few weeks, and then somebody called and said, 'Would you come down in January for a week and record the new Jimmy Buffett album in Key West?' And I said, 'Yes.' And so the last day of the session, we recorded this tune, and the producer, Mac McAnally, said, called me that morning in my hotel room and said, 'We're doing your song first thing this morning, so be ready.' And I was like, okay. But anyway, it's just a simple song called Piece of Work, and thankfully, thank God for the neonatal ward. I'm a piece of work, I'm iron and lace, I'm shy right up there in your face. All dumbfounded, stubborn as an ass, and I'm sharp as an arrow in a pile of glass. A sweetheart, genius, reckless jerk, Lord have mercy, a piece of work. Well, the Lord made me on a long thin limb, made sure I'd remember him or her in the middle of a long dark night. Creation crazy, dead sheet white, made in the image of a lion-shocked lamb. I am who the hell I am. Ever, better, bad, or worse, down to the letter, I'm a piece of work. I'd also like to thank Bo Diddley. Recorded for Chess Records right here, down the road a piece. I'm a piece of work, I'm an angel's fiend. I've been bathed in lavender and gasoline, scared red shallow in an ink black well, lightly brown in the fires of the hell. Wicked, a holy, full-on fake, best known for my big mistake. I'm zen wise, peaceful, gone berserk. I said, good God Almighty, what a piece of work. Well, the crazy spin, I was half the day trying to glue back in. Mother bloody Mary, please wipe that smile off your knees. I'm the CEO of the mailroom clerks. I said, good God Almighty, what a piece of work. I said, lost in space, a filthy mind and a choir boy's face. Heels up, head down, straight on through. Watch out, woman, I'm gonna get to you. I'm a gladiator with a mind to irk. I'm gonna see you a little later. I'm a piece of work. Piece of work. Hey guys, thank you again, and nice meeting and talking to a bunch of you. And looks like we sold a bunch of merch, so there'll be. I can kick something back to NAMI DuPage. So NAMI DuPage, it sounds like a silent film star. I am NAMI DuPage. I've made up some of my favorite songs with this curmudgeon named Gwillo, and he's a rare book dealer, like online rare book dealer, but he's a great songwriter, and he's the kind of guy you bring your song to, and he'll go, "Yeah, it's pretty good, but that other part sucks. Take that out." And then he goes back to like checking the dust cover of a first edition Faulkner or something, and assume music lovers, you know who Kev Mo is, and we wrote this for Kev Mo, for Kevin to cut, and he never did, and so I put it on my record a few years ago, and Gwill put it on one of his CDs, and then Todd Snyder has this band called the Hardworking Americans, and they put it on their debut record, and so that was a nice thing for us, and so this is just a blues, kind of country blues. We wrote it thinking of like Taj Mahal, you know, stuff like that. So, hey, now there's another train coming in the morning. You don't have to go in the pouring rain. Well, come on, honey, babe, don't you be so stubborn. Think about the love you've been throwing away. On tomorrow morning, there's another train. I know you had your heart set on going this evening, and when you're coming home, you just can't say. I got a hard time really believing that you got to go rushing off this way. Come tomorrow morning, there's another train. Hey, lay down here beside me, girl, I wish you would. Another night of love, oh, it might do us both the world of good. But if you're bound to go, keep on hoping and waiting by the track nearly every day. Well, listen for the sound of the whistle blowing, and if I don't see you, honey, that's okay. Come tomorrow morning, there's another train. A whistle blowing, and if I don't see you, honey, that's okay. Come tomorrow morning, there's another train. Come tomorrow morning, there's another train. Come tomorrow morning, there's another. Come tomorrow morning, there's another train. Oh, well, there's another train. Here's a song for the girl who got on the train and never did come back. So, this is for Ron. Thank you for making this happen. Yeah, my pleasure. It is it's a small world, and we were right before I went on stage. I was talking to Angela from NAMI about all the places in England that in Scotland and Ireland that I've gone over and played. It's crazy to do this. So this is the last show I'll ever play. I'm kidding, but anyway. So this is a song called Hill Country Girl, and I was in the hill country of Texas, which is south of Austin, between it's just down there in South Texas, but not all the way down like in the desert by Mexico, but it's down there close enough, and beautiful, beautiful country. And I was playing this place called Green Hall, which is the oldest dance hall in Texas. And it is an amazing place. It's right by the Guadalupe River, so there's like people whitewater rafting, and then it's just beautiful. But there is some kind of strange concurrence of beautiful women walking around. And I was sitting on a little park bench just being like, what was that guy in the Jethro Tull song? Aqualung? I was just like, oh. Yeah. Yeah, so I was being Aqualung, and I decided I could probably do something better with my time, so I walked away, and I made up this song here. So it's called Hill Country Girl. I guess she's a composite. So anyway, but it's a love song, and it goes like this. Cornflower blue were her eyes and her hair, spinning gold in the hot summer wind. Soft were the words that she used when she told me she wanted to still be my friend. I said, don't misunderstand me. She said, I don't, as she turned into the haze of the twilight and walked down the road without shame or concern. Her name was Martha. Her mama died the year before. She'd been sick for a while. I helped her daddy that summer with work on the farm. She was shy with her smile. One night we talked until sunup. The next night we kissed until the dawn. These days I dream of my Martha till daylight comes hard. Now that Martha is gone, she's gone. Her daddy was quiet like men get to be, but his eyes said he knew everything. One afternoon, he put his arm around my shoulders and he said, don't get hurt, son, you're still green. And that night I asked her to marry. She laughed out loud until she wept. She said, you saved my heart with your kindness, your comfort, and your care, but I will not be kept, no. Some say she ruined me forever. She left me heartbroken, stubborn with pride. Some say she made me the loner I am, and I say her memory keeps me alive. she moves through the world with a grace I admire from afar. From Austin to Nashville to LA and back to the farm in her dirty old car. Her eyes are still my horizon, and her smile's a fine row of pearls. And I can't help it, I guess, though it's made me a mess. I'm in love with a hill country girl. Oh, she don't love me yet, but I'll never regret all my love for a hill country girl. Thank you, thank you. Gotta figure out how to do this. I was in Columbus, Ohio, a week ago, something like that. And I got a request for this song. The thing you have to understand is most people have never heard of me, and that's fine, but I've written lots of songs for a long period of time. So every once in a while you haven't done a song in a really long time, and you get it requested, and you say, yeah, I can do that, I can do that. And then you get up here and you're like, whoa. So I got a request for this one, and I did it last week, but I did it with the help of an audience member who was saying a duet with me from the audience. So I'll be like, what's the next line? And yell it out. Then I would know the next line. So I have to see what happens. And most of you never heard this song before anyway, so you won't know. So this is called Act Like Nothing's Wrong. Let's see, how do I do it? Ed McGuire was climbing up the corporation ladder. Access to the pension fund made Eddie's wallet that much fatter. Old McGuire was skimming off the top for 20 years. When the FBI caught Ed red-handed, he broke down in tears. Eddie said, I'm sorry, I've been stealing for so long. Get my lawyers on the phone and act like nothing's wrong. Act like nothing's wrong, everything's just fine. Hold your head up high and act like you don't really mind. If you're terrified like me of terrorists and crime, please take my advice and simply act like nothing's wrong. Henry Ward was drinking every night until he dropped. One by one, all Henry's best and longest friendships stopped. No one wrote him letters, no one called him on the phone. Walleye drunk, it isn't hard to act like nothing's wrong. Act like nothing's wrong, everything's just fine. Hold your head up high and act like you don't really mind. If you're terrified like me of terrorists and crime, please take my advice and simply act like nothing's wrong. Margaret Johnson was a good old-fashioned woman. Her daughter was an angel, so she never saw it coming. Mary Margaret Johnson's daughter Sally was on crack. Sally took to turning tricks to keep herself well whacked. Sally disappeared into an old sad junkie song. Mrs. Johnson knew just what to do. You act like nothing's wrong. Act like nothing's wrong. Everything's just fine. Hold your head up high and act like you don't really mind. If you're terrified like me of terrorists and crime, please take my advice and simply act like nothing's wrong. Act like nothing's wrong. Act like nothing's wrong. You stick your chin out, just pretend you're really brave and strong. If you're terrified these days, like most folks, you will find that ignorance is bliss. Dig this, you act like nothing's wrong. Hear and see no evildoers, act like nothing's wrong. It's a party song. Main vein. This is called The Champion of the World, and this is a song that I wrote with Will, my curmudgeon book dealer friend. He took out all the parts of the song that sucked, put in the crucial word that made it happen, and then went back to, you know, grading the moldiness of the paper of a third print of Anna Karenina. Anyway. With the leather binding rotting slightly. And this is one of the songs that was on this little letter that Jimmy Buffett wrote all the people that were going to play on his album. It was pretty cool. It was the first time anybody had ever made a list of songs and written what they like about the songs, and it was coming from somebody that's, you know, a big-time songwriter. So I was pleased, and this is the other song, but he did not record this because we had enough songs for the whole album. And but on piano was Bill Payne from a band called Little Feat, and he liked it a lot, and that was pretty cool too because I've been listening to Little Feat since I stole my sister's 8-track in '74. But so that was pretty thrilling, and they cut this song, and so anyway, it's called "The Champion of the World." Well, I'm weak and I'm worthless, and I can't make up my mind. When they handed out ambition, I was next to last in line. I was a lost little lamb until I found that girl. When she holds me in her arms, I'm the champion of the world. Well, I was drunk on a Monday and I was standing at the bar when somebody said, hey mister, would you help me start my car? Well, no, I wouldn't know a spark plug from the Duke of Earl. But when I drive home to my baby, oh, I'm the champion of the world. And I know that people talk behind my back. How can she stay with a man like that? It can't be easy. But heaven knows that she tries. Oh, they never see the sweetness of the love that's there between them. When she holds my hand, yes she does, and she looks me in the eye, my beady little eyes. They say I'm a creep and I'm a coward, and on my hands and knees I do crawl. Well, I fall apart under pressure. I got no backbone to speak of at all. But you know, my daddy always told me, he told me, son, you throw a baseball like a girl. I said, what's wrong with that, Daddy? He said, when my baby holds me, I'm the champion of the world. When my baby holds me, I'm the champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion of the world. I don't mind it. Lonely I can stand. When God made me, He made a traveling man. I don't need long, long drives. I can almost always find a song to keep me wide awake and in between the lines. Well, I've earned my rhino skin, honey. Here's the funny part. The highway breaks my heart. She's stronger than I will ever be. She runs right up that mountain that she lived down by the sea. She's ever changing, oh, she's hard, rough, gray. Well, she's cold as hell all winter, but by summer she's okay. You better keep your eyes wide open, son, or she'll tear you all apart. The highway breaks my heart. Yeah, the highway breaks my heart. Oh, the highway breaks my heart. Highway breaks my heart. Oh, the highway breaks my heart. Breaks my heart each time I think she's coming to an end. When I see her in the distance rolling round a bend. Well, it seems to me I love the way she never stops or starts. And the highway breaks my heart. By her side, I feel I've found my home at last. I got one hand on the wheel and I got one foot on the gas. I had a shot at Easy Street, I laughed at and refused. This path of most resistance, that's the path I had to choose. Hey, that's all right with me, you see. I never was that smart, and the highway breaks my heart. The highway breaks my heart. Highway breaks my heart. The highway breaks my heart. Highway breaks my heart. The highway breaks my heart. The highway breaks my heart. The highway breaks my heart. Highway breaks my heart. Oh, the highway breaks my heart. have this band called Willie Sugar Caps, and that's on our. We have a new record that's not out yet, but we pressed a few up and sold them all. But it's a good thing to look forward to. That band is very inspirational to me. It's kind of like being in a band, but you don't have to always be in a band. Because I've been in bands since I was 12 years old, and that was 40 years ago. So I know the ins and outs of small democracy, and it's a pain in the ass. As Winston Churchill said, democracy is the worst form of government except for all the other forms of government. So, it's not easy to get along with folks, but we must try, I guess. So that's one I wrote. I've been driving up and down I-65 south to the Gulf Coast where I grew up a lot. My dad's had dementia for about 4 years, and so that's been going on. And the band just came along at the time when I needed a reason to go down there. I had a reason to go down there, check on my mom who's caring for my dad. You know, it's the caretaker that needs the care more than anybody, you know, in a sense. But it allowed me to go down there a lot and still make a living for my family. So it's been a great blessing. But not just about that, it's been inspiring because those folks are really. We talked with folks earlier about Anthony Crawford and Grayson Capps, guys in the band, the men and women in the band. And so anyway, it's been inspiring. So I'll do another song or two from that band, if that's all right. And we have you know music out there for sale. But the reason I steering people towards this new thing is because I still owe money on my credit card. No, I'm kidding. Because it's just like what I'm doing right now. So if you heard a song the way I'm playing it now, that's the way it pretty much is going to be on that. So I had a neighbor. His name was Mr. Lee. I never knew his first name. For all I know, his first name was Mr. So wouldn't that be a good name to name your little boy? You know, Mr. Kimbrough. From the first day of school, he is just Mr. Kimbrough. Mr. Lee. Say he worked in the factory half his life. He got a little white cottage and a sweet-tooth country wife. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. Well, he never got sick, and he tell me that he never got hurt until he tried to load a truck full of 40-pound bags of dirt, and that hurt. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. And he says that Jimmy Carter was the last great president. Well, he lets his mind unwind in the evening time as he wonders where the good times went. Has he been a full-grown man since back before World War II? Well, he never got bored because he's always had some work to do. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. The cart and mows the grass is some kind of miracle from heaven. He got a 66 Chevy, you should hear it when he give it the gas. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. And he says that Jimmy Carter, he was the last great president. He lets his mind unwind in the evening time as he wonders where the good times went. Well, that's all drinking toast, Mr. Lee. He's a walking, talking history of the 20th century. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. Mr. Lee, he turned 93 today. Mr. Lee, here's wishing you a mighty, mighty fine birthday. Thank you, Chuck Berry. Yeah, those chess records are amazing to listen to now, and that's really what rock and roll drums are supposed to sound like, a chess record. Because that's what they are. I'm gonna do one called Gypsy Train. This is a Willie Sugarcap song that I made up with a friend of mine from Austin named Miles Zuniga. And good dude, good writer. And maybe this is the kinder and gentler side of A Highway Breaks My Heart. So. Angel or devil, which one am I? I never meant to make you cry. Abusing myself to follow the muse. I've been drowning in whiskey, but I've been learning the blues. I don't know what I will find, but I'm gonna ride that crooked line just one more time. It ain't easy to live with me, or I left you with a heart full of rain to ride aboard the gypsy train. Most days I'm flying and I'm living a dream. Some days I'm falling apart at the seams. You know I love you, but I can't stay. I'm gonna make it up to you one of these days. And though I know it's a waste of time, I'm gonna ride that crooked line just one more time. It ain't easy to live with me. Well, left you with a heart full of rain. Ride aboard the gypsy train. All aboard the gypsy train. I'm gonna ride that crooked line just one more time. It ain't easy to live with me. I know I left you with a heart full of rain to ride aboard the gypsy train. Oh, I left you with a heart full of rain to ride aboard the gypsy train. Gulf Coast, and the Gulf of Mexico is beautiful, and had oil spills, and that's bad stuff. But you just gotta carry on, and it's still a lovely part of the world. And so I grew up down there, and there's a river that runs out into Mobile Bay called Dog River. There's also Fish River and Fowl River, and very plain names, but of course they were named by the French. So so it's Riviere du Chien. Sounds a lot cooler. Dog River, but it's Dog River. And I think it looks like a dog leg when it goes down into the bay, and the bay flows out into the Gulf, so you can ride a boat all the way down the river, all the way through the bay and out into the Gulf, and then back in one day. It's a really nice day if you have that kind of time. And so when you're younger, you have that kind of free time, But as a rite of passage, you'd always be dared to dive down into Dog River and come back up with some white sand from the bottom of the river. But you have to bear in mind that this river you can't see your hand in front of your face because it's a tributary river that's full of sediment all the time, so it's like yellow mud river with mud at the bottom about 5 feet deep, liquid mud full of slimy trees and gars and snakes. And so I never went down there. I just go down in the water and go, I didn't get any sand, sorry. Rite of passage. Check it off the list. So this song is called Mud Bottom, and it's just a little picture of that. And this is another artist that probably made a bunch of records in Chicago. Jimmy Reed stole his lick on this one. So this is, thank you, Jimmy Reed. Tonight we'd like to thank Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley, Jimmy Reed. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy Reed. Oh, Dog River runs brown and slow. Down to the Gulf of Mexico. Ooh, mud bottom, baby. Honey, don't it feel so good to be back home? Feels so good to be back home. You got to dive in early before sunrise. It gets too hot by morning time. Ooh, mud bottom now, honey. Honey, don't it feel so good to be back home? You reach for the cool water down below. Till it gets real squishy between your toes. Ooh, mud bottom, yeah. Honey, don't it feel so good to be back home? Dog River runs brown and slow. Down to the Gulf of Mexico. Ooh, oh, my bottom now, honey. Honey, don't it feel so good to be back home? Honey, don't it feel so good? Honey, don't it feel so good to be back home? I don't like it, can't take it, but I guess I'm gonna have to try. Can't hack it, let's just face it. Oh dear, oh me, oh my, got a limp and a tremble. Stagger and a stare like a one-eyed cat, and the headlights glare, don't like it. I can't take it, but I guess I'm gonna have to try. Can't stand it, and I won't make it if I don't get up and out of this bar. I see this waitress, she's half naked. She's been filling up a glass and pouring out a heart. She ain't half a woman that left back east. Short, fat, flat chest, a great big feet. Can't stand it, and I won't make it if I don't get up and out of this bar. Well. This is Daddy, and I've been calling on a mobile line. I've been speeding in a caddy. I turn the radiator water into rosé wine. You know you're too good looking for this dockside dog, falling for your drumming like a falling off a log. Miss Jessie, this is Daddy, and I've been calling on a mobile line. I'm calling on it. Out of this bar, see this waitress, she's half naked. She's been filling up my glass, pouring out a heart. She ain't half the woman that I left back east. Short, fat, flat chest, a great big feet. Can't stand it, and I won't make it if I don't get up and out of this bar. Well. I can't stand it. Oh, operator, get me Elvis, get me Jesus if Elvis ain't in. Operator, I'm so nervous, I can't even come up with some marginal sin. I got a hot day to holler like a bobble on the seat. Cause her name Alice, she's cute enough to eat. Operator, give me Elvis, give me Jesus if Elvis ain't in. Operator! office ain't in. Rise and shine from the bed. I let the coffee clear the cobwebs from my head. I kiss my wife and awake the children down the hall. Can't help thinking it's amazing that I'm even here at all. Every step's a miracle and every breath is a gift. I'm gonna wear a smile and a grateful prayer upon my lips. Tomorrow's a mystery, so I believe I'll take a couple hundred miracles today. If I wait for a sign, there's a risk of missing out what is mine. So my feet keep a steady rhythm on the ground. There's no wrong way, there's no right way, there's just one more time around. Every step's a miracle, you know that every breath is a gift. I wear a smile and a grateful prayer upon my lips. Tomorrow's just a mystery, oh, so I believe I'll take a couple hundred miracles today. Every step's a miracle, oh Lord, and every breath's a gift. I wear a smile and a grateful prayer upon my lips. Tomorrow's just a mystery, so I believe that I'm gonna take a couple hundred miracles. Couple hundred miracles, couple hundred miracles today. Thank you. It's a nice thought, anyway. Everybody okay still? Okay, good. Let's see what I just tuned to. Meet me down at the wash and fold, and let me dance before I get too old. And don't be quiet, baby, don't be cold. Meet me down at the wash and fold. Sitting pretty, sitting high and dry. I ain't lonesome, so I won't cry. And I ain't ready for no by and by. Sitting pretty, sitting high and dry. Think I'm ready for my close-up now. Time to barbecue the sacred cow. Hallelujah, mama, don't ask how. Think I'm ready for my close-up now. I think I'm ready for it. I've been blowing bubbles at the laundrette. Show you just how clean a man can get. Rubbing, scrubbing till we're soaking wet. Broken bubbles at the laundrette. Well, the washateria's open, babe. You can struggle, you can scrimp and save, but you can't take it with you to your grave. The washateria's open, babe. Wash and fold it with me all night long. There ain't nothing dirty, there ain't nothing wrong. You don't be worried about a thing for long. Wash and fold it with me all night long. Wash and fold it with me. Swimming in the punching train, and let's go running naked in the Mobile rain. Let's hop a boxcar on the Memphis train, swim across the punching train. Now I'm smoking possum with the chimney sweep, and the Mississippi River's running 3 miles deep. There's a little bitty baby snoring fast asleep, smoking possum with the chimney sweep. Bring us whiskey, tender, bring us beer. I'll tattoo you and pierce your ears. Ain't no ancient Chinese secret here. Bring us whiskey, tender, bring us beer. Right over here, right over here. Let me dance before I get too old. Don't be quiet, mama, don't be cold. Meet me down at the watch and fold. Then let's go swimming in the poncha train, and let's go running naked in the Mobile rain. I'm a boxcar on the Memphis train. Let's go swimming in the poncha train. It's in the wash and fold, wash and fold. Meet me down at the wash and fold, wash and fold, wash and fold. Let me dance before I get too old. Wash and fold, wash and fold. Oh, meet me down at the wash and fold, wash and fold, wash and fold. Meet me down at the wash and fold. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna do this last song called "Goodnight Moon," and I appreciate y'all so much. You've been so kind to me, and let's do this again sometime. So, thank you, Ron Horn. It's your idea. It's his idea. It's his idea. Well, good night, moon. Good night, stars. And good night, broke down cars. I'm gone away. I'm leaving soon. Well, good night, darling. Good night, moon. I don't know where I'll be. I don't know if I'll see out the window of my room, shining down. Good night, moon. Thank you, baby, I'm gonna miss you when the night comes round. That's when I long to kiss you with the moon shining on the ground. Thank you, baby, I'm gonna miss you when the night comes round. And that's when I long to kiss you with the moon shining on the ground. Say good night, moon. Oh, good night, stars. And good night, broke down car. I'm gone away, leaving soon. Yes, I am. Good night, darling. Good night, moon. Oh, good night, darling. Good night, moon. Ooh, 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 oh, good night, Thank you so much. I mean, crazy. I got a brand new song, I'm gonna sing it out loud. Won't be afraid, won't be proud. Won't be ashamed about singing out loud about peace in the land and a brand new song. I got brand new eyes, seeing everything clear, and I'm still not afraid of the things I hold dear. Still not ashamed about singing out loud about peace in the land and my love for my babies. A brand new song. I got a brand new heart beating steady and strong. The fear's all gone and it won't be long. There's no shame here for singing out loud about peace in the land and my love for my babies and a new way of thinking and a brand new song. I got brand new skin, I can flex and bend, I have no fear, the dream don't end. I really ain't ashamed of singing out loud about peace in the land and my love for my babies and a new way of thinking, a brand new song. Got a brand new song with all new words about a whole new world where there ain't no fear. There ain't no shame about singing out loud about brand new eyes, brand new skin, brand new heart. I've been singing out loud about peace in the land and my love for my babies. A new way of thinking in a whole new world. I did a little thinking and it won't be long before there's peace in the land and a brand new song. Thank y'all so much.